This is a nice one. If we go to day chart, everybody, can you see a good base here? A V-shaped base here? Can you see? Right. So if one time frame don't have, go to the previous time frame to look for a supply demand zone. Got it? This is a good zone. This is a good zone. Okay? This is a good zone. But a good zone, what will happen? You can still always break down. So what I say? I will not put limit order. This one, if you set limit order, chances is already hit stop loss. I will wait for it to show a sign of going up. But in this scenario, I will not trade this trade. Okay? I will not trade. So there's no holy grail. When you set, chances still can come down. But this is how, if we step, hitting stop loss is very common. So as I did mention, I do a conservative trade. If I set limit order, this is what I will do. Will I hit stop loss? Yes, definitely. This candle, this is the part. This is the part. My stop loss will be here. If I want to set the limit order, I will set it at this price. So my risk will be here. Bear in mind, this is a big time frame, a day time frame. So this is a 10%. If this, I will go to a smaller time frame, then the risk going to the smaller time frame is to lower your risk, is to bring the gap of the stop loss narrower. That's all. Okay? Correct. Everything are the same, no difference. A strong base, weak base used in any time frame is going to be the same. It's just that a strong base or a weak base. If two base is very near, which base will you take? That is the thing that we are talking about. Is that okay? Everybody up to here, do you agree? But I cannot say this is 100% holy grail. No, but this give a very high risk and reward. Out of 10 trade, if you get 5 trade correct, 5 trade hit stop loss, you are definitely in very good profit. 10 trade, 6 trade hit stop loss, 4 trade in profit, also very good P&L. Because why? We control the stop loss into a very tight stop loss, assuming this is the box that we trade. And our stop loss is just outside the box. But when we get it right, we get a very high risk and reward. So one trade can cover many losses already. Agree or not? Bosses, you get to see this point? This is about risk management. This is how when we put in the trade, nobody can guarantee 100% win rate. But as I say, for me, I want to go for it. I will not set limit order. I will wait for it to show me a strong bullish sign that it bounced all the way up before I actually will enter the trade. This is my trading style. This is my trading requirement. Everybody should have your own requirement, okay? No two requirements are the same because we all look at different things. Bosses, got to see it? I will wait for it to show me a strong reversal before I will enter. This is my trading style. Take more time, sorry lah, if you don't want to hit, if nobody want to hit stop loss, but I don't want stop loss. So I spend more time in looking into my trade in this way. Can the strong base, weak base, got it? Anything more than 6 candle, I will say that that is a weak base, and at least I must have seen 2 impulse candle before I take it as a zone that I will go for my supply and demand. So supply demand for billion, very mafan one, very troublesome. I have got so many criteria to look at it. So is this an example you enter when the green candle close in the bullish engulfing? When we look for style like that, we look for bullish engulfing, we look for candlestick pattern before we actually enter a trade. For me. But for most of them, they actually do limit order. So for this instant, you do limit order, even you hit stop loss, 10 trade, 6 stop loss, 4 win, you win. You are win, you win. Definitely you are in profit. Can, if the risk and reward management is good, because the RR is very good. If you catch this style, supply demand, actually the RR is really beautiful, really beautiful. I will market buy on previous candle bullish close. That means if I see a bullish sign, if I see a bullish sign, I will enter. And I see the volume. And on top of that, I trade with data. I see a few things before I enter. Yeah. But volume is good enough to tell the volume go up. Okay, so weak base means where there are 6 candles, more than 6, like more than 6 candles. Strong base where there are, when at least 2 impulsive candle with a V shape, correct? Yes. But of course, again, next thing we are talking about is that where exactly you are looking at the entry point. If you are doing like me, who scout and I wait for confirmed candle before I enter, no issue. People who set limit order, then you have to determine where you set your limit order. Are you a risk taker? Are you a high risk taker? Are you a conservative trader? Or what type of trader are you? You can even draw this but draw this demands box just only on the wick. You can draw it just only on the wick bottom. You can cover the whole body. Individual. This is personal preference, okay? The height of the base is this individual preference. Sound billion, you sound irresponsive. How could individual? How will I know where? I mean, it's true. I mean, trading is your own style. How will I know what you want to risk? Correct or not? I know what I don't want to risk, but I don't know what you want to risk. Fair? My statement fair or not? You can do it. I hope you can see it clear. Okay, let's forgo this again. This is a very, very, very strong move. This is a beautiful strong base, okay? So now we have this, is this called a doji? I was willing to take this because of why? This is an impulse move. This move is far too big and the base is really beautiful. So this is a morning star here, okay? This is a morning star, a beautiful morning star. So I can take this morning star alone as a base. I can take the previous after the morning star candle as a base. I can even just take the wick of the morning star as a base. You get it? Francis, wait. I'll come to volume to you, Francis, okay? I just want to make sure all our bosses got it and know how to draw a base. You can draw the base, only the wick of the bottom. You can take the whole morning star. You can cover the candle before, after the morning star. It's your choice. Yes, volume is one very big part that I will use. Volume. And in CoinGrass, we look into volume also. That once I don't think today we have time. 5:12 already. So we will do it during other lesson. We will talk about CoinGrass. We will go through CoinGrass again, definitely, okay? We will go through CoinGrass again. But based on the chart itself here, before any data that come in, this is good enough. This is good enough. Bosses, got it over here? How we can make use of the candle? You can use the candle, but remember, if there is a candle over here, that if this candle have a slightly longer wick, I just share a bit because today we are talking advanced, so I will share with you all possible scenario. What happened? Okay. If this candle have a wick that end here, I will be happy to cover this area. From my doji candle, I will cover this wick before this doji, just to make myself very safe. Remember, no trade is better than a trade. If you don't trigger, never mind. If it trigger and hit my stop loss, that's not very nice. Agree or not, bosses? I can even take this trade. All these are back tested. All these are back tested, okay? No right, no wrong in this area. Really no right, no wrong. Personal preference, my wallet, my responsibility. Textbook can say anything. Other coaches can say whatever the cow come home. That is my wallet. I'm responsible for my own wallet, okay? And this are back tested method. It can be done in this way. And just assuming there is a wick here, there is a wick over here. Yo, sure, I will cover this area. Always the longest wick within this base. All have to take into consideration, okay? Bosses, get it? Can? So if can, we're going to end the sessions on base, and I got more to go, okay? I got more to go. And, okay, can? I hope our bosses get it. This is very important. This is very important. When we run live sessions, your turns to come and show me how to draw these boxes, okay? So now, I give one more scenario. Yeah, this is very good. If we see anything with a very long wick, recently very good. Market got no very long wick, man. Huh? Oh, yesterday got very long wick. Oh, yesterday market interesting. Haha, that's why got profit, don't protect. Market uptrend, bull coming. Those that bull coming in future trade, what will happen? I think see red color. Sorry, I'm not meant to be anything. I'm not meant to be mean, because I always say that in profit must protect. Cannot be just, oh, market euphoria, bull run, everybody enter. I think that is based on the situations, the current market situation that we are in. There is war, that is all things that we are talking about. We really have to be extremely careful. Okay, wick. When we see this type of very long wick, we will forgo. When we see a very long wick, in spite the fact we can, this one is no good because all these candles are very small. So this is not going to be a good zone. These are not going to be a good zone, which is very good. If ETH go back to this price of around 2.7, chances to break through, not difficult, okay? Not difficult if you go back. If you go back. I don't know when it's going to back. We have been patiently waiting for it. My brother Rajan is waiting for ETH to go all the way up. Okay, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candle. This is not a very strong zone, but because it's a very big move, so I still willing to take a look at this zone, the 2.9. Okay, if ETH happen come to the 2.9, keep an eye on it. Okay, if ETH come to a 2.9, if ETH come to a 2.9, okay, where's my 2.9 here? My ETH is 2.9. Where's my 2.9? Oh, somewhere here. Okay. 2.7. Okay. This is a 2.7 on a 4-hour time frame. This is a 2.7 on the 4-hour time frame. This is a, okay. Sorry. I didn't want to delete that because I still want to use that. I still want to use all that level. Never mind, we stay here. If this is 2.9, go to a day time frame, but go to a daily time frame is nice. Go to a daily time frame, it's nice. You get it? One time frame is not. So we must look at different time frame. Later we talk about time frame. My favorite topic is time frame. Our big four, okay? Big four things, time frame. Bosses, got it? Can see? When we go to a day chart, this is what we can see. If BTC come back to this part, this is what it come to the previous high. Same thing. You can see something beautiful over here. There is a pattern. What? You tell me what is this? So if it tests one more time, chances is that it form a very nice top here. Wherever it go, it tests, it come down. It can do a small retracement and it can go. Can see that or not? But if this retracement alone here itself, it can give us like, I will not short lah, honestly. I will not short this, but if you want to look at it, 40%. Nice. This is how we will use this to analyze a chart, and we will think of the possible way that we're going to trade. Got it? So again, what do you see here? Remember that. What is this? For the picture, for the beautiful picture that Bossy have prepared for us. Remember this as a... That's right, Suman. Thank you. See? Correct. Thank you, bosses. This is a river. This is the river. When this is the river, it comes to 1 test, 2 test, 3 tests. It can do a correction move, and then it can jump all the way up. Nice or not? Can we anticipate the chart to be like that or not? Yes, it jumped across a creek. So whether are we going to short? No, I will wait for the breakout. For me, for this instant here, I wait for breakout already. If the price come to here, I will definitely love to look for a breakout trade. Whatever I long from the bottom come here, I will be very careful, shift stop loss, protect my profit, and I will look for the breakout, which is not difficult, I think. I don't think it's difficult. Okay, 1, 2, 3, pump. Let's see how this thing move, okay? Someone take note of this. I am not the usually that share a chart and then I take note, and when things happen up or down, then I tell you, see, last month I told you a chart, it works. I don't have this type of time. I'm very busy. Triple top. Great. Right. This is a resistance. And resistance can turn support. The river concept. You can just have to remember that. But print up the picture, then go and paste it somewhere. Great. Can? So this is what we're going to do. I anticipate this thing can move like that. How low, I don't know, but I believe this thing will break easily because 1, 2, 3, the river is here. Pump, it go. The river is here. And this is the river. This whole thing is the river. See? It touches, it comes and touches. This is a strong resistance. Then support all the way up. Can? The support, when we talk about supply, is only up to here. But here is, I draw another color for you. This is a resistance. This is a resistance. Okay? This is a resistance. Yeah, triple top. 1, 2, 3. So many top. Anything touches 1 top, 2 top, 3 top, 4 top. Come to 5, 6 top. Things will tendency, if market take directions, elections and 10 days time, we don't know. Maybe a happy move, this thing can break. So no need to be very particular day, as long as you see a top. Can be double, can be triple, can be any top. That's why we have to be flexible to look at things. Definitely anything go up must come down. Even if you don't come, I must do correction. When it's hungry, you must come out and take a rest, and then before you move further. Yeah, a lot of things can happen. We don't know. But as a future trader, no worries. We can long, we can short. We protect profit. As long as got good profit, we take and go. When it spiked up, wait for it to come down lah. After you go too high, we short it down, or rather we can again determine supply demand zone, go to the demand and wait for it and let it go up. Anything go up must come down. So we are talking about reversal. So when the market take direction, now we talk about reversal because market got a lot of uncertainty, go up, come down, go up, come down. So reversal method works. So once the market takes direction, please, then we are going to look at continuation, supply and demand. Supply demand zone at a continuation area. Okay, so continuation, we will also set, but the RR bigger will be from bottom down or from top down lah. So this is a supply demand zone within a continuation area. Within a continuation zone. It's the same thing, no difference. You look for a base, there is a base here. Same thing, you can see for there is base, there is a base in the at the bottom. There's base at the bottom. If you are going to see this as a demand, and there is base on the top, if you are going to see that a downtrend. A downtrend, okay? When it's a downtrend. When it's a downtrend, same thing, we will determine and look for a base. We look for a downtrend. No worries, this is the topic. During bonus session, you can always keep coming back. Like this is a downtrend. This is what we will determine for a base on the top. This is the base on the top. Okay, can? So this whole thing. This is one. This is a long trend. This is a long trend. Okay. This is a long trend. So when it go up, it come down, it touches down, it touches down. Trend reversal means it touch and then it reverse the trend. This is called halfway line. That means it will come up halfway thick and then it go down. That means it's a long trend. It's a long trend. Okay? Can bosses? Got it? So what we want to see in supply demand, we want to see this type of impulse move. When you see impulse move, it works very well. Impulse move come down, it will go up. But this type of small candle, be careful. Small candle means easily that it can break through. We will talk about breakout in this area. So one trade of it, one strategy we use, and one thing we thought we can do many things. I even use supply and demand zone to do breakout, okay? Today, I don't think we got time to go into it. One day we will do a breakout topic that what I do. I use supply demand zone to do many things, to TP, to do breakouts and things like that. I will wait for candle close. If it show another candle, no secret. If I TP already, where's our happy zone? Missing already. Okay. So if let's assuming this is the area, this is a happy zone. Okay, come. As just now I mentioned, I wait for the breakup. If I do breakup, I keep my eye only on the breakup. If it's break, it show me a bullish candle. It show me a lot of small candle move over this area and it give me a good sign. I will break. Where I TP? Okay, come now. We talk about this part. Assuming this is a demand zone, okay? This is a supply zone. Okay, now 5:30, sorry. I try to rush. Okay? Because I want to go very detailed with you. This is really no joke. I try to rush. Okay, this is a supply. This zone is very fresh, right? Ignore time frame. I'm showing basically based on the chart. Bosses, ignore the time frame, okay? This apply any time frame all the way down to 15 minutes. Lesser than 15 minutes, I cannot answer. Okay, good. Now, let's have some fun. Supply, this is a demand. Just now, this was a supply. And now this zone is going to become a demand, okay? This is a supply. Wait, I need to look for one zone. I want all this mitigated already. Okay, I take this zone because I'm going to do a demo and show you, okay? I'm going to take this zone. Good. Okay, this is a demand zone. This is a supply zone. Assuming I don't look at any other things, I come over here, I look at it. So now it comes down and I have a supply on top. How am I going to trade? I'm not a breakout trader. I don't know about breakout. I only know to long from the bottom, short from the top. So the next thing we can do, okay, we can bring out a fib. Go to the fib. Remember last lesson, I get everybody to get ready. Supply and demand fib. For those that haven't do the setting, you can try to do so. I don't know whether does it work for you or not, but this is one area that I would like to share. Go to setting. take a picture. This one very easy to set. Basically, I use only 0, 0.5, 0.33, and 0.66 and 1. Very easy. A very simple fib, okay? Supply demand. Why Billy is that so many fib make life easy? Different things to different fib. I am a trainer. I am a coach. I'm a mentor. Every day I see students. So I make life easy for everybody. When I talk about supply demand, we take out a supply demand fib. That's it. For you, you can do anything you want. Okay? So I save this as under supply and demand. Take a picture, okay? So those that haven't set the fib, please go and do so. Those already set the fib, you are with me now. So now, this one, we're going to do it here. We have my favorite 0.5. We have a 66. We have a 33. So assuming now, anything below the 0.5 is a discount zone. Anything above the 0.5 is a premium zone. So now we look at it. Anything that is low, once we see a bullish engulfing, a very good candle, we can always long it. We can always long. Long all the way, take profit, can be previous high, can be at 0.5, and take half the profit, shift stop loss and protect profit, and let your trade run. You can even take 100% profit out. Assuming if now the candle is already moved, I have to remove this. If the candle already moved in this way, move for whatever reason, and it hit the 0.5, the next question, do you still want to enter the trade or not? Which, if you were to look to the left side, there is already, it forms a support. Anything below is known as the resistance. So there is two things that you can do. One of it, you wait for it to go all the way up to the premium before you want to open a short position. Second thing, if it comes to 55, I will be very happy. I will look for all the volume which is good. As what I say, I will be more than happy to long. Got it, bosses? You can see that how we can use the fib to give us a guide. Can you see that? We use the fib to give us a guide. This is another way to look at it rather than to look at the traditional way, you know, where's the previous high, previous low, things like that. We can use a psychological support and resistance and to get it, to enter a trade and to exit it. 50%, if it give me a bullish engulfing candle, it give me a strong good hammer, I will be happy to long it. You know, I do breakout trade. My eye is just fixed on breakout. And volume is good, if the volume is good, okay? If the volume is good. Volume not delay. Volume is that, you see, if let's say we have MA here, and the volume is touches this MA line, the volume basically is strong. And you can see that there is a line over here. The volume is good. The volume is very good. Okay, this is the fib, okay? So when we have this fib over here, actually anything that you see, 0.33, can you see or not? Nice or not? I draw the fib this way. You can see that amazingly, you can see, I draw the fib here. I use the fib at the demand, the top of the demand. I drag it to the bottom line of the supply. Can you see that? And you can see that how this 0.33 actually sit on when all the prices actually come and hit the 0.33, it go all the way down. Can you see that or not? I use a demand supply to draw the fib. I did not use anything else. But when I draw it, can you see that beautifully it touches the 0.33 and then it come down? Right. Bosses, coming to the end. I know this is the time really I need milk tea already. I'm a tasty person, okay? I need my milk tea already. I know that you are tired too. Like it or not? Can you see or not? Interesting or not? Even in a supply demand zone, we use with a tools. As I say, tools must use with something else. Add in with even a chart pattern, add in even with a candlestick pattern. We find more odds on our side. It's not that when we look at the chart, when I enter, I don't know whether it hit my stop loss or not, no? But if you understand enough, you place the order, hit the stop loss, bring it. 10 trades, 6 stop loss. I'm still in very good profit. I'm still in very good profit. So trading is something not by why billion you use so many strategy. Nothing wrong by so many strategy, right? But end of the day, my master, yeah, understand it lah, huh? So when I look at one chart, I got many things. I got many things inside my head one. So I got a built-in checklist. 1 check, 2 check, 3 check, 4 check. I see many things at the same time. When I see up to the level that I'm so everything that meet all my checklists, I go 6 figure. No, not many strategy give opportunity. When we understand about different strategy, that means if we understand in or Chikyong, you say, you wait for me, when, if the account is $10 all in, okay, can. So when we have a strategy, we must understand in out of how this strategy functions, that it brings odds to our side. It gives us the edge. Only when it gives us the edge, you understand it. Beautiful. You can combine 5 strategy. Why not? Who say wrong? I first look at market structure. After that, I look at chart pattern. I look at candlestick pattern. I look at my psychological support resistance. I look at supply demand. Cannot, man? Cannot. But it must be really understand. If you really understand it, 5 odds on your side. Why not? Can be done. I'm very sure it can be done. But must understand enough. Like I spent the whole 5 hours talking, 4 hours, 3 hours talking to you about supply demand. And I haven't end here yet. We have to go a lot of practice of identifying the base, identifying the strong zone. I will, if I have more times, I will prepare more materials and see what I can take every truth further and deeper in it. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. It meant a lot to me. My concerns conducting lesson over the Zoom is what happened if my student fall asleep. I felt so bad. Okay? Can? Bosses, come. Is this something different that you hear from billions, difference from other coaches that telling you from different circle? I go very in-depth of supply demand because this is so important. I don't just draw anywhere. I just go to the every of the top. I draw for you one supply demand. Not difficult of that. Not difficult of that. But we want to go really, really in-depth of it, okay? And this is still not the final of it, okay? As time constraint, I need to move to volume, as I think we got bosses that is really, really want to know about what is that volume. I must move into the volume. When we talk about real money, when we talk about the wallet, nothing is too troublesome. Yeah, I'm not scared of trouble, I tell you. I'm one person that I'm not scared of trouble, but I scared of gossip, that's all. I'm not scared of trouble. I can willing to take all effort. If you tell me, Billion, I don't understand, I will do always and think of always to make you understand. I got no issue at all. Because why? In the spirit of week off. Remember, in the spirit of week off, we benefit from it. And now I want to carry off on this spirit. So I want to spend that year and take everybody, okay? With the level of my best. With the level of my best of what I can do and best of what I know. Can? So this bosses got, so the base itself, anything, I don't want anything more than 6 candle, anything long wick we don't want. So you go and identify, it must good to have an impulse move. The best is that you can have an impulse move this way, impulse move. Anything, if you can get an impulse move this way up, and you can get an impulse move this way down. All these are considered good base, okay? It must have this type of impulse base. And the smaller the base, the better, the fatter the base, then it's not as effective. Staggered candle also not as effective. If these 2 candle in between, you have staggered candle, also not an effective base. But you go and do your back test. I will come back that topic again during our bonus session. So when I call for bonus session, please come, okay? A special session, whatever, please come again. Yeah, tomorrow we will do a lot of more other things, but that I will say that, yeah, it's a depends on how you like it. I personally is a supply demand zone traders. That means I use supply demand zone to do my breakout. I do supply demand zones to do my TP. I do supply demand zone to do my entry. The supply demand zone is my very good friend. So many at times when I see coaches talking about supply demand zone, I feel very painful. I'm not the way. Supply demand zone, definitely basic theory book says so. Yeah, being it. But in the actual fact of it, there's so much thing that you can do with supply demand zone and to define a very, very, very strong demand zone. We want to look for very, very strong demand zone, okay? I will try to prepare one slide to show you what is between, you know, strong, weak, and very, very strong and weak supply demand zone. I will definitely prepare that slide. Give me some time. Due to my eye issue, a lot of things I cannot prepare in time for you. I'm so sorry for that, okay? I would love to do more. I would love to do more and more that I want to do, and I will do it. Okay, so now, the next thing. So supply demand, so far so good. Is that so far so good that I can stop here for the time being while everybody go back and prepare and note down the questions that what you don't understand, that that you want to know during bonus sessions? We shall walk the very first bonus session. We're going to take supply demand again. Is that okay? First of all, after listen to me for that, all this hour, go and practice it before you know what Belen is talking, and you must understand what you don't understand. Importantly is you must know what you don't understand and let me know, and I will be able to take everybody further and deeper. Can? Belen, does that mean that what you scout in smaller time frame also used to supply? Yeah, this is my secret, okay? Yes, you got bingo, you got the answer, okay? Can? So now, we left really not a very long period. We talk about volume. Okay, let's talk about volume. But can 0.33. Yeah, if it break up, if you see it come with all the candle, if it come with all the candle, the momentum is very good. It show you a bullish engulfing long break up. Can. Good. So can we zoom into volume now? I think one of our bosses is okay. Can, let's talk into volume first, okay? Volume is also a very big area that we talk to, but volume itself, it will be very good that, I want coin glass. Okay, my coin glass is in already. Okay, before I talk about volume, if some bosses are very new with this coin glass, it's okay. We will go through coin glass again, and I will get our very patient, nice coach Rezwan to go through coin glass with us, okay? When there is during these bonus sessions when we come back. But now let me do a very quick one. Let me do a very quick one to show you for the coin glass. And in coin glass, you know that beautifully now they have all this like spot flow. Under spot flow, you have actually future and spot. I think many circles, many coaches already using this that we introduce coin glass, okay? Oh, you want my baby Derek to share? Sure, I'll talk to Derek, okay? Now, if we go into future, when we go into future, when we go, wait, it made me happy. Talk about my baby Derek. You see, you break my flow already. My baby Derek is here today. I say hello to baby Derek. Baby Derek is here today, okay? Can. So now, when we go into this coin glass, let me repeat that again. See the power of Derek. Okay, come, okay? When you go to spot flow, under spot flow, you can see future and spot. So far, so good, huh? So under future and spot, we can go to future. I go for both because future and spot add up together, actually it move the coin. But by looking at it, you can know that most coins are in red, you see? Or most of it is in red. That means the money already flow out. Most coins are in red. Got it? Come, hey, focus. Stay, come back. Stay focused, huh? This is the spot flow, future, and spot. So assuming now we want to see ETH. Okay, very clear in future, ETH. You got ETHW, we got a lot of things, but this is the ETH that we are looking at, okay? ETH, the money flow out in 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and different minutes. In a higher time frame of 12 hours to 30 days, actually the money flow out. The money are already in negative. The money flow out, okay? The money flow out. So what we want is that we want the money to come in. We want all this, yes, crypto banter, a lot of site, and even like you can go to this, one of my very happy site is this CoinGecko also can. So, but in this here, in this CoinGlass, it gives you quite a good picture over here. So money flow out. So what we want is that we wait for money to flow in. When the money flow in, we can see actually the volume is building up. So one is the future, one is the spot. Get it? So this is one part that you can do. You see, money is flowing up. For the last 30 days to 12 hours, you don't see very significant coming in, funds that is coming in. So this is the area we monitor the fund flow in and flow out. How you monitor, everybody got their own way of doing. I got my way of like monitoring. I have a chart. I chart it. Actually, I chart it for all these coins that I'm looking at it. So I will know that when the money that flow in, big money flow in, it means a tendency that it can be under into a consolidation. That means accumulation phase. It doesn't mean that it coming, the money was, the coin was straight away fry, the candle was spot, but it show you a very good accumulation. The money coming, it show a good sign of accumulations. And what follow after accumulations, that we will see that there will be we can see a good move lah. Got it? Yes, ETH got more outflow. Very funny. I don't understand what is happening with the ETH. It has not been seen performing, but never underestimate it, right? When nobody actually keep attention to it, when this market maker want to accumulate, they will actually, how they sell a bit lower and they quietly, they buy. And then when times is right, it will just fry. And if ETH going to fry, no way we're going to catch it. I repeat this statement again. During LTS, I already shared that months and months ago. I shared that with Baby Derek. And if ETH going to fry, no way we're going to catch it. So it's good that bit by bit, we can try to accumulate it lah. Yeah, can. So especially about ETH, the characteristic from last bull run's experience, when it start to fry, no way you're going to catch it. I can't catch it lah. Maybe you can. Okay, can. So yeah, negative is money outflow. Green color, money inflow. Okay, so this one you can go and do something with it lah. Yeah, buy spot ETH. I start to accumulate bit by bit. Okay, start to accumulate bit by bit. Now is the time lah. Even if you drop all the, even you go all the way that 2218 doesn't matter. I start to bit by bit DCA down. Okay, can. So this is what we do. So now we come back here. A volume. Now look at volume. This is the MA. Everybody have this volumes, what you call the oscillator sign over here, yeah? So now you can see this is the volume. This is interesting. I love to trade in volume. Bear in mind, this is a day chart now. What did you see? Volume decrease, prices go up. And prices even spike very high of it, and it come all the way down. That means it could be retail that is pushing the money, and it's not the big institution that is pushing the money. So chances. So what I always say, when you got profit, we are to take our profit. So you see, this is one area. Okay, this is one area. All these are very detailed things. These are very detailed, unlike indicator, one eye of it, you look at it, you can tell from here. 2, 3, equal high. We form almost an area here. And I believe this is for some reason that it go all the way up. and then it come down. That is no strength. That is no strength. Yeah, now my brain is tired already. My eye is tired, not my brain is tired. My brain is always very active. It's my eyes that is tired already. Okay, can see? This is the area. It had volume, but the volume decreased. Compare, volume is one area whereby you need to compare with the previous time. Can you see that it's a very obvious that this is a volume that decreasing, but the coin continue to go up. So it won't go very high. And we're going to see that this is going to come down. Can you see that? This is one area that we gauge with volume. So for this instance, although here you can see that there is a slight increase of volume, we are looking generally. Now I'm giving you, now I'm showing a lesson of how do we look at volume, why we come to the previous high tendency that we want to TP. Can you get what I meant? Can you see what I'm referring to? This is one area that we are talking about volume. When do I actually want to TP? Where do I want to get out? When do I want to do a breakout? This is the area that I will very consistently look at it. And we usually, when Rezon do it, Rezon is also, these are the things that we are very particular. So like this is one high and the volume decrease. I don't see enough volume that will push this thing to do a breakout. So for the previous high, if we do, for any reason, if we do a long, we will want to get out. If anything of it, we don't see a volume that spike. Even after this, it show a strong volume spike, but a very short one, it come down. Only very recent, like last week, a very happy, everybody talk at euphoria coming, but this area, it does not hold. It does not hold it. So we can, this is, look at it now, this is the day chart. So now we go to the weekly chart and see what happened. From the weekly chart, very clear, right? See? Yeah, I think now ETH look like a pump and dump coin. This is the one we drew it at a day chart, but we come to a week chart. Actually, it's also nothing to be alarmed of. It's just simply because it reached a resistance, a support turn resistance. Agree? Anybody said it? A support turn resistance, that's all. It's just a support turn resistance. Although during that 1 day candle, it go all the way up, or 1 week candle for this, it does not hold. It form a long wick. That means seller in place. Seller push it down. So as long we look at where the candle closed, it tried to break but not successful. It come all the way down. Got it? So it's good that we look for, are we covering time frame today? Yeah, we are covering time frame. Okay, we are covering time frame. Guys, you don't mind if I take a few more minutes to explain time frame, my favorite topic, Ken? Or you are rushing for dinner? Okay, Ken, thank you. Okay, so we will drag it a bit. Okay, OT, okay, OT. Ken, so if we go to the bigger time frame, let's look at volume itself first already. Bigger time frame, you look at the volume. Anything excite you or not? Thank you. Yeah, honestly, being polite, I say few minutes. Chances is that overrun one. See, so in a bigger time frame, anything that excited or not, the volume is equal. But what does this show you? Bosses, never mind, drag a bit. Later put more eye drop. No, not you that. Yes, this is accumulation. This is a accumulation phase. This is consolidation, which I think is very good, very, very small. Doesn't matter small or big, but because this is a weekly chart, this is a weekly chart. So this is very good. It starts to accumulate. The more it do, the better when it spike, right? Very sideways. So when it break out, woohoo, party already, right? Yeah, it accumulate all the while and it pump. This is a weekly chart. Weekly chart is something that it can tell us a better story, right? So, but, okay, so since we are doing that, we discover this. Compared to this, the volume is so much smaller, but we don't know. Maybe consolidate up to a time, and I tell you, ETH is really something when you accumulate the next one you can go like that one. I never doubt that it can do like that now. Okay, here, 2K. You can buy under ETF, you can buy under anything. It's at your comfort to look at it, okay? So I'm very happy to see that. I tell you, I got no doubt that ETH can do that. Why? In the weekly chart, it formed a resistance turn support. Resistance turn support. I'm happy to see this. No, I am happy. Rezon will be very happy with me. Okay, can? Like it or not? If this chart move this way. This, see? Okay, so now I show you. Am I right? It breaks all the way up. It breaks all the, even, you don't even test over here. It breaks here, it breaks all the way up. The higher it tests, this I can always remember because ITP here, somewhere here, right? 338, ITP at 38. See? Got it? Bosses? It's up to 38 because there is no volume. ITP because it come to the equal high. ITP, why I can tell you this chart, I'm so sure, because it reached the equal high. It got no volume. It got no volume to spike. Therefore, I got it at around 2.3, if I'm not wrong. That time I enter for this trade is around 2.3. I do it at 2.3. I do it somewhere. For some reason, I do it at 2.3. It go all the way up. Yeah, this is around the time. This is around the time. Yeah. Yeah, I TP it because of the resistance. I TP it once because of resistance. Second thing, because it got no volume. And I enter based on a smaller time frame. I don't enter in a big time frame. I enter this trade in a much smaller time frame, like in a 1 hour time frame, and I let it swing. This is the trade whereby I just open the account and I just let it swing all the way up. I enter a trade and I just set the TP, and this is, I don't set a very big account and I let it go all the way up. Okay, I write it all the way up for this coin. Look at this. This is what distribution phase. Okay, this is a distribution phase. See it? That I set the TP in the previous high. I decided to get up. Okay, I don't even look at it. Just progressively, I move my stop loss. Wyckoff is a theory. Now we are in SMC. We are, of course, in between, you can see I toggle around these two. I show you this, I show you this, and I show you the break. This is the idea. This is the idea. Got it? So this is accumulation, distribution. Can you see it now, guys? This is a Wyckoff. Accumulation, distribution. This is a very clear accumulation phase. Bosses, got it? So volume is one part that we play. Just now, although I tell you we go to the weekly chart, I tell you there is not much of volume, but in a smaller time frame, there is volume. You get what I mean? In the smaller time frame, there is volume. There is volume in a smaller time frame. Got it? So we see things one thing at a time, at a different time frame. So when we scalp, we go to a very small time frame. A bigger time frame got nothing to do with it. So we just We just scalp. So come to the day time frame. Just now I told you already. This is why when this area we look at volume. The volume is decreasing. The coin go up, but it still form a downturn. So depends on the time frame itself. Don't say, well, this is a very small pickup. How can you also got a profit? I don't know where is the entry point. You must determine your entry point. But what I can tell you is only volume decreasing. You can see entire this part, volume decreasing. The volume decreasing. And from here, very nicely, the volume pick up. But of course, we cannot just base on one volume itself, remember? So that is why we need to look at different areas, different things to determine and to identify what we are going to do and to determine our entry point. I'm only showing you when we talk about volume, you see the volume decrease and then the volume go all the way up. See, this part is beautiful. This part is beautiful that if right all the way to 40, that is the time when BTC also spike all the way up. When BTC go, everybody follow. Got it? Bosses, Ken, you see it? They are really related. There is a correlation, especially BTC and ETH. There is always a very big correlation. Until the day they decided to decouple, then there is another thing. So at this time now, at this stand now, we can see that this is the thing that happen when we want to look at volume. So trading are something where that we have to be very observant. We have to be very observant and know exactly what things is evolving and happen in the market, and especially in the chart, in the trade that we are taking. Okay, Ken, so far so good. Bosses, if yes, okay, I will go into time frame already. Volume, basically, this is you go to CoinGlass, go to Crypto Bento, go to any site that you're happy, that you like. You go and look for your trade, you go, but must remember to add future and spot together. Don't just go to future, happy, see big volume. Spot might be decreasing. Spot, happy, big volume, building, future might be decreasing. So you need to add these two on together to look for a good volumes that might help you to whether are you going to TP or are you going to do a breakout or not. Ken? Bosses? Is that okay? Happy with the volume? Not happy? I will definitely do it again, okay? This is something whereby volume is only one part of it that we look at it. Of course, as why I say we don't base on one volume we trade. We have to base on a few areas, few points to look at it and find for as many odds as possible. Our scoring point, like we have a system of scoring, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get up to 3 odds and above, we enter a trade. If it's not, no trade. No trade is better than a trade. Sometimes no trade is also the right way to analyze the trade, right? After you analyze no trade is also one way, one way of decision, right? Anything that you want to ask me? I said that I can answer now. Is there anything? If it's not, we will do it during special sessions. Sure, no issue. Send in your questions to Bossy and I will pick up from there, Ken. Send in the question to Bossy. Bossy might not answer you, but Bossy will definitely tell you he put the question in my inbox and I will do it. I will take that question. Ken? Oh, your time zone is different. We can do it like 8 o'clock. We can do it like 8 o'clock, Ken? Or 5 hours different, okay? No worries. We will see what we can do. Definitely, I will do something for you. I will leave no one behind, leave no traders behind. I will see what I can do for you. I will do a very special sessions on over the weekend that I do it in March early time. Is that okay? Bossy going to send me to NZAC. Wow, I like it. Who is coming along with me? We do offline session, okay? Great. Sure. Just is it Ruth is in NZAC, right? Ruth, are you in where Ruth, where do you station? Auckland. Wow, Auckland. I like it. Great, Ken. I will do a very besides special, what other session, what other words to describe special? Huh? Okay, I will do a sessions like Ruth, is that okay? Weekend, is it Saturday morning, is it good for you? Saturday, like Saturday like morning session, is that good for you, Ruth? Or perhaps you text Bossy. I will do like Saturday morning sessions at your time zone, a very special session. Maybe I can run it a few more hours for you. Saturday afternoon better. Okay, like this start timing 1 o'clock. Can, right? Can. I will definitely plan on for you, Ruth, and you write down all the question. You note down the question from what today and from the 1-2 mastery 1-2 videos, and you write down all the questions of it if you can. And you let us know when you're ready, like maybe you go and do the back test, and you let Bossy know. I will run a special on top of a special Saturday sessions, like 1 o'clock for you, and for any bosses that can join at that session, please come together. Can? Great. We leave no one behind. Okay? I don't think Bossy want to send me to you to run offline. So we have to run a very special sessions, and bosses that can join, please come along. We will announce it in the Discord. Okay, great. Can. So now everything okay. We shall, well, 6, it's really 6. Okay, I'm going to talk super fast from now. Okay, volume, we will talk again, and I will definitely talk about volume. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, but I will definitely dive in more on that. Now, Ken, we zoom into time frame first. We zoom into time frame. Thanks, Christina. You're finally back from holiday, yeah? Now, Ken, okay, let's go into time frame. I love to talk about time frame. Time frame is my favorite time frame to talk about it. Okay, can I use? Okay, now we also use supply demand zone to talk about time frame, since today we are in this topic. Okay, now look at it. I am at a day chart. Okay, for ETH. Remember, this is not a trade call analysis. This is strictly only for lesson purpose. Okay, this is a supply. Supply. Yeah, I got it right now. Okay, this is a supply zone on a this is a day chart. Now we go down to what time frame? We can go down to the 4-hour market standard 1-4 day. Go down today. Don't care what time frame first. Let's go down to a smaller time frame first, okay? Then from a 4-hour time frame, then we shall see, is there any better candle that we see in the area? I don't see any very nice top right in mid, none of my criteria. There is no impulse move. There's long wick. There's too many candles on the zone. So 1 hour is not what I'm looking at. So let's look at a day chart. Let's look at, I'm just giving you an example. In different time frame, what can we do? This is not chart analysis, okay? We are just trying to show you in different time frame what things can happen. Okay, so is there anything nice worth for us to look at it? We don't see anything good on it. So we don't see anything very nice on the 4-hour and 1 hour. Let's go to the 6-hour and see, do we see anything beautiful here? Not very nice, but we still can see one area over here. So it's still over the day. So this is a 6 hours time frame. So this is a 6-hour time frame. Okay, 6 hours over a day time frame. This is the area. Everybody, can you see? Don't worry. Those that you need to leave, you leave, and then we can repeat that during our sessions again. So this might be very ideal, but I would say that okay, because it still have a move down, but this is not a strong one. The day is a strong, the 6 hours is maybe not so ideal, but it's still a zone, it's still a supply zone over it. Yeah, wonderful, Ruth, you're doing this. Great. So this is the area. This is the area that what we are talking. When we want to look for a time frame, we want to look for a supply demand zone. If we can get a supply demand zone within a supply demand zone on a different time frame, then I will say that that is something really good to look at it. That is something good to look at it. That would be going to be a strong supply demand area. You get me? You get me? This is known as conference point, a very strong conference point, okay? Assuming this is one, but this is not a strong base because although this is two extended candle here, but this is a very weak candle in between. But I still take this as an example. So now we come back here. It went missing. We go to a 4. This is a 4 hour. Just now was in the day. Means supply demand zone overlap between more time frame chart will be stronger. Yes, bingo, you are right. Okay, you are right. You are right. You are right. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Okay, come. We should do this. Okay, come now. I should go to a day chart. Okay. Now more clever. Okay, come. So if this is a base, assuming this is a base, but this is not a very strong base again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is considered a base, but not a very strong base. But now I'm showing time frame, so just let's ignore about the strength, okay? So usually when we look at, because you know, supply demands based on current market price, revision, we will move back from current market price to look for the top and the bottom to determine a supply and the demand zone. Bosses, got it? Okay, Ken. So now you see it? Depends on your aggressive trader, non-aggressive trader. You want to use only this candle before it and must take always the lowest point, or you want to include the top candle, your decision, okay? So at this stand now, I just leave this thing over here like that. So bear in mind, this is the day chart. So far, so good. A not so strong base with a good base. This is what is going to happen. And now you can see, if we were to go down to a 6 chart, 1824, okay, divided by 4. Okay, so you can see, now you can see, within this time frame itself, we shall determine and look at it. Where is this a good area? Wow, the demand zone is a very good area, but ETH 1,000 for a little bit scary, okay? I don't know. I really don't know. So now we're going to off this thing, look at the base. Now let's not look at the price, not coin analysis. Now we are learning about support and supply and demand, okay? So very clearly you can see that here actually got another very good zone. Got it? And just take note, this is a playback. This is a playback, okay? So this is a very strong supply and demand zone. You get it? A zone, a demand zone in different time frame. If it's overlap, then this is a very strong zone. Get me here? So let's come back to here. So, but the supply zone is not so strong because why? It got many candles of it. This is a very weak zone. This is a very weak zone. But in the bigger time frame, it's a supply zone. So we shall just leave it. Can? So this is a 6 hours. This is a 6 hours. This is a day. Okay, so now you see this. It's not being better, depends on what the requirement. Usually from the time frame we are in, we can divide it into 4 to 6 times. Let's say you're in a day time frame, you go to smaller time frame, you can divide it between 4 to 6 times to get the another time frame to look at it, and so on and so forth. You can divide it and look into a smaller time frame. And we shall cover that. I think if it's tomorrow that we will do it. Never mind. Okay. So now this is what we're going to do. So now we bring back our fib. So this is the area you see in a day time frame, a daily time frame. We got the base, not so strong base. And let's play and see what will happen. Let's go to the 6 hours. But again, of course, here there is a zone. Here got one of the area. Come down, go up. This is also one of the area that we cannot neglect it, okay? We have to take this into consideration in a 6 hour. But in a day chart, yeah, that is still one of these, not very strong, not very nice, but not too bad, not too bad. So this is one of the area we can consider and we can play. Once it touches, maybe we can set the order over here. Depends on it. A very 50%. Billions always like to do 50%, a very tight order. This is a very tight order. And again, let's look at it. If we were to bring up our fib, can you see it? Can you see? What can you see here? Interesting? This is going to be a stop loss. This is the area where you're going to place, because this is just now before I play, this is actually at a premium, and this is how, let's see how this thing can play out, okay? Let's see how this can play out. And you see, when we put down the 0.66 is actually a resistance turn support, right? A very good area. So we set the trade. Regardless of time frame, let's look at, see what it happened. Now, importantly, we want to look at is the chart. We want to look at the chart. So these are all these areas you can take in consideration in between to do entry, to look for short trade entry, okay? Regardless in time frame, we can use it to do for our short trade entry, and we trade level by level. We trade level by level. We trade level by level. You get what I mean? So now what I will tell you is that within a supply and demand zone, if this is a very wide zone, we can use a fib and we set the fib line and we trade along the fib line level by level. If this is going up to the top, so again, does it make sense when I tell you I use my supply and demands to take my TP? Does it sing along? Does it make sense to in this area? Does it make sense or not? Can or not? When I'm using this, where to TP? What will I do? I use it to do TP. I use it to shift my stop loss. I use it to take my partial, but I don't take partial. I love to shift stop loss to protect profit. The most it hit my profit with stop loss, hit my stop loss with profit, depending on how you look at it. Okay? Bosses? Good. So now we get a better idea on actually where we can TP. Setting TP not too difficult, right? Time frame, the beauty of time frame. Level by level, a supply zone within a supply zone, a demand zone within a demand zone. See? See, we are in profit again. How many percent? 60%. 6% times 10, 60. Happy or not? Good or not? Enough or not? For me, it's more than enough. I'm a 10% trader, so 60. Wow, bonus 6x. So as I say, supply demand zone actually give us a bigger RR. Yeah. Different time frames show us validations for supply and demand zone using the FIB. Allow the actual setting for in and out. Yep. Higher, of course, higher than bank interest, definitely. Thank you, Kim. Thanks to Wyckoff. Thanks to Wyckoff, in the spirit of Wyckoff. Bossy. FBG affected the TP. Well, we will talk about that topic tomorrow. We will talk about the topic. Now, if assuming a trader does not want to use FBG, does not want to use other blocks, and this trader strictly just basically based on supply demands, sure, this is what you can do. Now we are talking about the strategy based on supply demand candlestick patterns to determine for entry point. So you can set the limit order with a very tight stop loss. Using a supply demands usually is because we go for tight stop loss. But we are going for more risk, higher risk and reward. It can be 1:5, 10, 20, 30, 40. Does it mean we set the limit order with stop loss first? If CMP already in the middle of the zone channel, we don't place order, but wait. When you set the limit order means you want it to trigger your limit order. So at times, if I am a trader, I set alert. So I set the alert not set when exactly at the line. Alert set when it come in between like 1,000, like somewhere around in between. I set the alert. It's showing that the price any chance can hit my desired entry point. So chances like this, okay, you see where they hit. This show a sign of weakness. Again, because is everywhere. A strong impulse candle, it show a sign of weakness and it reverse and show me a hammer. And bear in mind, this is 6 hours. 6 hours is a big time frame, okay? To me, this is a big time frame. To me, 6 hours is big time frame. It show a good sign, the next candle in green, and the volume is good. I long. And this is the sign of weakness of a downtrend and a sign of strength of an uptrend. So Wyckoff is everywhere. Just now I did repeat that, right? I did mention that. I did emphasize and highlight sign of weakness, SOW, and sign of strength, SOS. Got it, bosses? Remember? From the beginnings of the lessons, I talked until the end of the lesson, the Wyckoff logic is with us. We are still with Mr. Wyckoff. Mr. Wyckoff is with us once we open up the chart, right? And then we apply the smart money concept, like the smart money concept with all these like liquidity things like that is what I'm going to share tomorrow. And this is where we place our order, and this is what we do. So this FIB itself, why Billion you don't use a Billion FIB? Because the area is very small, ma. You can use the Billion FIB, you can use anything. But I'm showing you that we trade zone by zone because we are going for a bigger RR. Yeah, you can enter the trade at the 6 hour. If you are looking at the 6 hour, you can enter the trade anywhere. Doesn't matter. This formation can go into any hour. It can be in the 1 hour, like you analyze in the 4 hour. You get a conference in a 1 hour. You enter in the 15 minute. You can do anything with it. But the concept, the theory are the same. You get what I meant? Are the same. Why I ask you to look at 6 hour is because 6 hour, this candle is going to be a very strong candle. This is going to be a strong candle. Can? It's a very strong candle. Bosses, got it? Can or not? Bosses? I got 10 bosses left because I think they got appointment, got dinner, they need to makan. And the rest of the bosses, important. Doesn't matter. So do you want me to show you one more smaller time frame, like 4 hour, 1 hour? Yes or no? Because time is really, sorry, few minutes become half an hour. Can I show you one more? I will do one more case study before we go. Okay, can. Now we go to the 4 hours. 4 hours is too near. Okay, change your coin. BTC. Solana. Thank you. Okay, Solana. Now we are at Solana. Okay. Correct. This is beautiful. Remember, I repeat it again. Okay, this is a 1 hour. Okay, today we go to a smaller time frame. Now we go to the 1 hour. This is a beautiful top. Let's look at it now. Remember, this is a replay. I'm not chart analysis. Don't go and enter the trade now. So remember, when come back to this supply demands, always go to CMP. For new traders, just not to forget, on CMP, we look back. And this form a very beautiful, because enough of candle form. There is a up, there is an impulse move up, impulse move down. Doesn't matter whether it got this FVG or not. For supply demand, there is no criteria, because supply demands is built on week off. Week off, at that point of time, you don't talk about the FVG, okay? It tell you about the impulse move. This is the impulse move. So we look at this impulse move again. Remember, recap, very aggressive trader. You can do it. You can set it with a higher. Definitely, our stop loss is going to be here. So where is your entry? And to more conservative trader, this is the area that we set. Assuming we are all very conservative trader. So this is what we will set based on the 1 hour time frame. Based on the 1 hour time frame. But now, what we are going to do is that we want to learn to identify a supply zone within a supply zone. This means in a bigger time frame, I see a supply zone. I want to go to the smaller time frame to look for a confirmation. This is called, we want to look for a confirmation. So this is a 1 hour. So this is a 1 hour. This is a 1 hour time frame, okay? So then let's go to a 15 minutes. Divide by 4, right? Divide by 4 to 6, no problem. You can divide by 4 to 6. Wow, beautiful, right? What did you see? Good enough? Happy with it? So we can have another drawings. We can remember, must always take the top of the wick. Always from the top of the wick for a supply, bottom of the wick for a demand. Then you decided how aggressive that you want to be. How aggressive trade that you want to take. So this is a 15 minutes. This is a 15 minutes, okay? This is a 15 minute. So we have a zone within a zone. So this is something happy to look at it. So now we will determine a demand zone. If you want to use the FIB to go for it, so now let's go to the 1 hour and see whether it's that, wow, there is a demand zone. Happy with it, right? There is a demand zone, you see? There is a demand zone. There is a demand zone. So now what you're going to do, you can use the FIB, you can use the FIB, up to you, no problem, okay? Some like to use FIB, some don't like to use FIB, perfectly okay. Some use the FIB in between because we trade level by level. Some you don't like to use the FIB, then you maybe are setting a swing trade, a longer trade, your decision, your desire, your wish, okay? Can? So now let's hit play. We go to the 15 minutes. So we go to the 15 minutes to identify an entry point. So, okay, this is the entry point. If this is already at the bottom, I want to place the order here. Okay, assuming I want to place the order up. We can even set trigger limit order. We don't even need to just only to set the limit order. But assuming, no, I'm very conservative. I do one thing only. I want to set an order. So this is your stop loss. So your stop loss is here. Okay, this is your stop loss. Then we shall play. Remember that, just now we're at the 1 hour. 1 hour, equally good. Equally good, okay? Equally good. Again, when we want to draw a demand zone, very bottom of the wick down, then you decide what is your risk appetite, what you want to do, what kind of traders are you. Okay? So this is the demand zone. We go to 15 minutes. We determine our entry. So is it happy that we do the entry at 171.74? If it's okay, we set the trade. Let's go. Hit. You don't hit stop loss. Nice. If it's not greedy, TP here. Nice or not? Hey, this style of trade happy or not, bosses? You can TP this level, you can TP this level, you can TP this, then you shift stop loss and protect lah. You protect your stop loss, shift stop loss and protect, or you do partial TP. You can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. So those that don't like to take TP, you hit stop loss low. For me, I sure bye-bye you one. Okay, I will bye-bye you. Honestly, where I take TP, maximum here. I maximum TP here one. I don't do so long trade one. Unless I do swing trade, it's a different thing, okay? When I do swing trade, then it's very different. I don't go by 1%, stop, how many percent stop loss? I go by chart. If this is the area I want to TP, I will just wait for it to TP. If I want to TP over here, then over here, I will shift my stop loss here. I will shift my stop loss to this part. Once I'm in profit already, I will shift my stop loss to this part. And when it moves all the way up, then the second part, once it moves up, I shift my stop loss here. When it go all the way up, I shift my stop loss over here. Once it break up, my final stop loss is here. And the chances it come down, I hit my stop loss. And the chances it come, my 100 trade, like maybe 80 trades, is it goes take stop loss, retrace, hit stop loss with profit. Can? So if this is the trade that you take, you're going to be very happy. Okay, at least 20%. So if we go back to the 1 hour, we go back to the 1 hour. Yeah. Okay. So for 15 minutes, I would suggest once you enter the trade, go back to the 1 hour to look for your TP point. So very clear. Once I enter here, my TP, I do level by level. My TP will be here. Solana, strong coin. So you get this level, it gives you like 20% because this is a smaller time frame. This is a smaller time frame. Yeah. Got it? But don't you see that the entry point is very beautiful? Bosses, can using supply demand, using different time frame to look for strong confirm point. This is what we do. Like it. And if this is a strong coin, we can afford to have a more stop loss, then you can place it slightly lower lah. Depends on your risk appetite. Your RR. Your RR. Can, bosses, happy with a supply demand, which I try my very best to be. It's really a lot more to talk lah. Can, love it. And Bossy has a request. Bossy put in a lot of effort to come out all this nice picture, okay? So now Bossy has a request. This is request come from Bossy. Bossy asked, and a blessing from all the bosses. She's going to post a link based on today, day 1. The whole masterclass that there's so many hours that we have spent together. How do you like it? Where you want Bossy to improve? And what can we do? And if that is really something, bring up to more of clarity that what you have learned and you have a lot of takeaway today. Can you leave Bossy, leave us, leave the coach today a good notes and not something whereby good lesson, I like it. No, please elaborate a bit. I know you are tired. I'm equally also very tired. So your homework is to go and write a testimony for Bossy for today's lesson at our Facebook. And remember not to go to FT main Discord and write. After that, I will be in trouble, okay? And we cannot flood the Discord, okay? So this is the Facebook. Take the link and go and write us. I got at least 200 over people here. No, please, I can easily see half of it, okay? Give us, and then those that really no time to write, too tired to write, and then go and like it, go and put the like, okay? So I'm going to end the session today. Sorry for time overrun. Thank you very much for everybody that's attending our masterclass today. And tomorrow 100 tomorrow 1 p.m. we shall be back here, and tomorrow we also got very interesting, and Bossy prepared very nice this type illustration picture for us that make us understand better. And this link to really it's a mind map. It's the mind map. Okay, remember the river, jump across the creek. If you cannot jump over, play safe, do a short trade, TP. Okay, now I'm going to end the session here. Thank you wonderfully, everybody, for the time. Thank you very much. And tomorrow, we definitely got more to share. Back here, 1 p.m. Thank you, everybody. See you. Bye. Remember, Bossy will be very upset if you see the comments, more people leave, you give her the volume. Tomorrow, she give you more things, okay? Thank you, everybody. Good night. Good night.